We've got another game to look through. This is a longer gameplay view, like the Witcher Kingdom Come vibes in Blood of Dawnwalker gameplay. The Blood of Dawnwalker developer Rebel Wolves appears to have taken the cues and inspiration from The Witcher 3 and the directional combat system of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Rebel Wolves. Okay. So this is a pre-beta version of the game, whatever that means. It's still in development, and everything is subjected to change. And they said it was...
Hello, my name is Daniel Sadowski, and I'm the design director at Rebel Wolves. I would like to welcome you to the Blood of Dawnwalker summer gameplay video.
Yeah.
Our game is a story-driven, open-world dark fantasy RPG set in medieval Europe. The game is currently in pre-beta stage, and what we are going to show you is just a part of one of the mid-game quests. It's a really cool story involving legendary swords and a haunted almshouse, but today we'll focus on showcasing our gameplay systems. We're starting on the outskirts of Svartro, the game's largest city and the capital of Vale Sangora. From here, we could head anywhere the eye can see, explore ancient ruins, or sabotage vampire blood transports. But it's not just about where or when you go. It's also about how you approach the main quest and shape the story, making each playthrough uniquely your own.
That's what we want.
For now, we're following
all of a sudden, I'm really excited for The Witcher 4. Really excited for that.
Road. Cohen is on his way to the city's cathedral, chasing leads about a powerful weapon said to be hidden in its crypts. But first, we'll have to deal with some bandits who camped out by the main road. Traveling through Vale Sangora is never boring. The world is dense with quests, random encounters, and locations steep in lore. This will be a great opportunity to show you our combat system. Our goal was to make the player feel like a real swordmaster who closely observes his enemies. We'll begin this fight by using acrid dust to stun one of the enemies. Now, when you attack, you choose one of 4 directions: up, down, left, or right, in order to hit the opponent where he's unable to parry.
Okay, so it's like Kingdom Come.
And similarly, when defending, you have to take note of the enemy's intent and the direction of the attack.
Oh, I see.
On the left side of the screen, just above Cohen's health, you have activation charges that will be filled in with each successful attack, block, and parry. Once they are full, you can use one of the active abilities, which allow you to take a more tactical approach.
I love how it's a bit unique.
We started the fight by throwing some acrid dust. And now let's cast
burn the enemy's skins. Oh wow!
Boils the enemy's blood and burns their skin, dealing physical damage over time.
Oh, nice.
All right, time to finish this fight. Let's use the final activation charge to cast the artery attack, which
40 damage.
Which actually decapitated the last opponent.
His legs.
Our hero quickly dispatched the bandits.
Okay, instantly from that, I like the way it's not just following the same trends as like a typical RPG. I like that it's quite different, and going off the back of like Kingdom Come, where you have to think of which direction, is quite unique. I like that. I like it when they're different, you know what I mean?
So let's loot a few items they've left behind and open the inventory.
Yes, let's all jump up and down. 10 squat jumps, let's go.
First of all, let's replenish our health by eating something. And then take a closer look at this cool-looking weapon we just picked up. Ah, it has better stats than our current weapon, so let's equip it right now.
Okay.
We've also leveled up, so let's use this opportunity to spend the newly acquired skill point in one of Cohen's skill trees. The skills in the Blood of Dawnwalker are divided into 3 trees. One for human, one for vampire, and one shared between the 2. We also have an active abilities panel. We can use it to unlock additional abilities to use during combat.
Will this be coming out on PS5?
Note that during the day, the health bar is not regenerating. You need to find consumables like the one we've just eaten. The hexes we've just used also consume some of Cohen's health. Be aware of that. The way our magic system works, there's always a price to pay for manipulating reality. But we can make it sting a bit less. Let's
Yes, it's
level
on
up the
PS5.
frugal witchcraft skill, so next time we'll cast a hex, it'll consume fewer of Cohen's health points.
Okay.
Now that we've wrapped up the encounter with the bandits, we can be on our way to get inside the city. Right now, Cohen hasn't done enough to ruffle the vampire lord's feathers, so the gods will just wave us through.
There's something about medieval.
But the
in
more
it.
damage you cause, the more suspicious and
Yes,
aggressive they'll become. So when you play the game yourself, you'll have to decide.
And let me just say, 2 seconds.
Decide whether you want to challenge the vampires openly, or lay low until you're ready to strike and surprise them.
So this is like pre-alpha, beta, pre-alpha, beta, whatever that means.
The Knyaz doesn't deny the old fetish.
Out of my face.
This is the rich district of the city, Silberkreis.
I can imagine there's going to be more
also
NPCs
Altenmark,
and stuff.
Neustadt, and the Middens. Each of the boroughs has its own feel and character.
Get your stinking ass out of here.
I was just passing through, I swear.
It definitely feels like Kingdom Come,
Tired
but third person.
and sat down and started begging.
Looming high over the city is Brancis's castle, Greifberg.
Wow.
He took it over when he slaughtered the human ruler of the valley, Skender, as shown in the trailer we shared with you earlier in January this year. In order to complete the main quest and save your family, you'll have to storm the castle, alone or with help of friendly NPCs.
You have a
We
choice.
could do it right now if we wanted, but it would be super challenging.
No more drink for you, my friend. Go home.
Oh, let me. I just want to. Oh, let me in.
I assume there's going to be
And
much.
It's not that kind of inn.
Let's check the map. The cathedral is really close. There's plenty of other places to see and things to do
massive.
here. A couple of inns,
I
a
feel like
medic,
there's obviously
a
gonna be more
blacksmith,
NPCs
an armorer,
when this game
and
comes
other
out.
merchants.
Fucking hell.
You can see that not only the vampires came out of the shadows. This creature on the right is called an Uriash. Look around,
Uriash.
especially at night, and you'll learn humans have lots to fear, not just the vampires.
Man, the music's beautiful. Who's knocking at the door?
And here we can see guards pounding on some poor guy's doors.
What is it about? Singing songs that mocked him.
Oh, it's like the UK. Say something online and they're at the door.
Was it Livia?
It's just
It's
one of many different community
all
scenes
my
we're
neck.
implementing in the game. Watch them closely when you play, as they might point you to new quests and hidden treasures, or signal changes in the game's world.
Once again,
Like, you can't.
humbly beg of thee.
I humbly...
Yes, Sari, how you doing?
Ouch.
I don't want to say it, Mum.
It's a prayer. It's what we have to say.
I feel like this game is gonna. It sounds like. It feels like this game is gonna look very. Wow!
Protect.
We can't judge it on a pre-beta.
Okay, we are at the cathedral gates. Again, since Cohen isn't yet wanted by the vampire regime, and it's daytime, we can simply walk inside.
Tell you what, Alberto, I've heard stories that it is that bad. You never know, I might get a knock at the door.
The baptism of a newborn is a solemn moment, doubly so.
I love his hair.
A new life joins our flock, bringing happiness to its parents and to the congregation. Natus ex sanguine est, alitur sanguine, et in sanguine morietur. Ego te baptizo in nomine Dei.
I don't know what's going on right here.
Amen.
Does he know he's a vampire?
Don't I know you from somewhere, young man? Laslia, maybe?
No, I don't think he does. I also get some dialogue options.
I'm sorry, but you must be mistaken.
Am I? Perhaps. Perhaps. My memory isn't what it used to be. Come with me. I'll take your confession.
Very well. Choose the
Thank
very
you,
well.
but I have no need for confession.
Ah. So you deem your conscience clear?
I wouldn't go that far. But I'm sure you're a busy man, Father. So while I appreciate the offer, I feel that my soul shouldn't be your priority.
I won't press the matter. You are quite correct. I have
you're
many
right. I
other
can't be
duties to
bothered.
attend to. But please remember that in order to be saved, we all need to repent. Myself included. I hope we can speak again soon. Good day to you, Cohen.
How's he know?
What we saw right here was just one of many cutscenes we recorded for the game, which smoothly transitioned into a dialogue scene.
Lovely.
We use cutscenes to highlight key scenes or showcase interesting bits of lore. Like this blood baptism. Creepy, isn't it?
It is
the
quite
core
creepy.
feature of the Blood of Dawnwalker is the dual gameplay loop. Remember, Cohen may be a human during the day, but he turns into a vampire at night and has a different set of skills at his disposal. And this is just one variable that affects our quests. Depending on when you tackle a particular quest, what choices you've made earlier, whom you befriended, or whom you've angered, your gameplay and story experience will be very, very different. So each quest is a complex structure with multiple possible paths leading to the end goal.
Okay.
We maximize players' freedom and agency, offering you a narrative sandbox to play in. I wonder what secrets may be concealed up there, just beyond Cohen's reach.
Okay,
And
so
how
at
do we
night
get
you could
there?
experience this.
It's impossible to do during the day, but come night, it's an entirely different
Alright.
story. Let us explain what
Okay.
we mean by taking our current quest as an example. During the day, we got inside the cathedral without any problems, since it's open for all to see and Cohen doesn't yet stand out from the crowd. The scaffolds, though, are outside of
Sorry, guys. After this, I need a real coffee. All of a sudden, the day is just hit.
his reach. But climbing
I
them
wanna
won't
see
be a
this now.
problem for the vampire, who has many more exploration abilities at his disposal. Bear in mind, Cohen has not completed the quest yet. What's more, there are still a few clues to be
Yeah, it's gonna
found
be
in
very
order
hard.
to solve this
Whoa,
story.
it looks like the
It's
blood
worth
moon
mentioning that narrative
from Zelda.
sandbox also means that we may completely abandon this quest and follow a different path to defeat Brensis. For today, we're focusing on the gameplay part, so let's see how we could tackle this particular.
And just before we continue, I just realized we do need another moderator just for today's stream. And yeah, Anna, if you don't mind.
Quest during the night. We're starting right after dusk as a vampire
Albert,
on the
you're finding
rooftops
it, but
of Svartro. Right now, we have 22 days left to complete this goal. This counter is always displayed and you'll be warned each time it's pushed forward. So you have to be aware of the time, and it's more of a resource you'll be spending than a racing clock. As a vampire, you'll see and experience the world from a different perspective. You can travel quickly and easily access places beyond the reach of regular humans. Let us show you what we mean.
Thank you, Urban.
This is Shadow Step, a unique vampiric ability allowing Cohen to jump to almost any place within his reach. Now,
Okay, so let's see
take
this.
a good look around using the focus mode. This ability highlights objects of interest and loot. And there is something right here. This time, it's just some items
it
to
is
grab,
looking very,
but
very
on other
dark.
occasions, who knows? You might come across a hidden quest. Looks like our health is quite low.
Oh, okay.
This is because as a
You
vampire,
need blood.
your health bar also represents your hunger level, and you start each night thirsting for blood.
It is very dark, I'm not gonna lie.
You have to quench this appetite in order to make full use of your vampire abilities and drain in your monstrous nature around NPCs. Otherwise, you may end up draining someone important, which may lead to unpredictable consequences.
Is there
We'd better
games that
feed
can do the night good? Like,
Maybe
is it-
on someone who is standing all alone. Like this drunkard.
You just go and eat him.
Let's grab him and use Voracious Bite ability.
I just
Unless
I
you
added
lose
more.
control due to hunger, you get to decide
go.
how much blood to drink. You can drain just a bit and knock your victim unconscious, or go all the way
Oh, wow.
and kill them. And if you're adamant you don't want to hurt innocent humans, you can drink from animals and some other creatures.
Okay, so you don't have to do it. We just killed him.
Finally,
You know me.
we are at the cathedral.
You know me, guys. I wouldn't choose to kill any humans. I've got that's one of my rules as a gamer.
But it seems to be closed for the night, and the entrance gate is well guarded. Let's find another way in.
So we can go to the top, right? I know that's a good point. We'll do both.
Shadow Step is not the only vampiric ability you're gonna learn during your playthrough. Cohen can also use Plane Shift to scale walls and even ceilings smoothly.
So people run. Okay, this is cool.
will allow us to explore every nook and cranny of the cathedral.
Can you go all the way from there to there? This is very cool, this.
To blood.
Better be quiet.
You shall become Kenya's prince.
Is that Boyer's Xanthe?
Okay.
What the hell is she doing here? What is she doing? Is that a ritual for the blood gods?
Can you go all the way up there? Oh.
They're covering up the old paintings. Why?
I have to say, this is very early, but...
One of the workers must have left it. Seems that the cathedral complex is quite big. The main building, cloisters, inner courtyard. The entrance to the crypt could be anywhere. Won't get anything done just standing around. Still.
Okay.
This was a scene investigation, a mechanic we used to zoom in on and showcase key clues. This time we had a chance to learn more about the vampire's plans. Looks like they're keen to cover up the old frescoes, so that's something we could take a look at. This way we could learn more about the cathedral's past.
Yeah, obviously the brightness is a thing.
Looks like we aren't alone here. Underneath us there's a group of blood guards. Soldiers hooked up on vampire blood, which makes them stronger. And one of Brances's vampire allies. It's Xanthe, the oldest vampire in Vale Sangora, and quite a powerful lady. Let's descend and check what's going on.
Will they hear that? Cutscene, okay.
Don't think I don't see you skulking in the shadows. Come out. You're
And guys,
interfering with my...
If you don't mind hitting the like button, that would be great. Even if you like or dislike what you're seeing right now.
My task. Who are you?
Is there a fight going on?
It doesn't matter.
Very well. I don't have time for interruptions. Let us dispose of him. Quickly.
Oh. So let's see the combat now.
You've withstood it. Fascinating.
You haven't got your
Cohen is
sword.
using his claws to attack when in vampire form.
Oh, wow.
Bloodguards are dual-wielding opponents. Their attacks are pretty strong. Of course, even when fighting with claws, combat is still directional. Don't worry, Cohen can still use his sword as a vampire.
Oh, we can still use it.
Only after defeating all three of the Bloodguards, Xanthi deems Cohen worthy of a challenge, and she descends to face him.
Oh,
She
big
uses
boss.
her blood control
Oh,
powers
look
to
at that
cast
life
a
right there.
multitude of attacks, like her blood whips that hit Cohen from left and right.
Flipping out.
Xanthi is protected by a powerful vampire ability. Once her stamina runs out, Cohen will have an opportunity to strike and deal
Is this
some
it?
damage. But be
Wow.
careful, because Xanthi is quick to counterattack, and she will also try to restore her blood.
How do
Meanwhile,
you stop
look
it?
at the indicator just below her
okay.
health and stamina. It's a timer for the boiling blood skill that you've seen in the CGI trailer. So, if we don't hurry, the timer goes down to 0, and Cohen will eventually explode. And we're dead. Remember, we were only mid-game here, and Xanthi is one of the game's most punishing enemies.
Oh, damn.
Defeating her right here and right now is very much possible, but it would be hellishly difficult. A fun challenge for hardcore players.
Okay.
Otherwise, we could load the game and
Alright.
explore the cathedral
So this is
without
coming
drawing
next
your
year.
attention. Or try to get to her while she's not surrounded by bodyguards. Xanthi, like all other vampire allies, has her own questline. Explore it, and you can learn more about her past, motivations, and maybe even try to reason with her. What you do is entirely up to you. Remember, our design principle is the narrative sandbox. There is no difference between main quests and side quests. There's just different stories that you weave together into your own unique adventure. But that's coming in 2026.
Okay.
For
PS5.
now, I'd like to thank you for joining me on this gameplay video presentation.
Okay. I've got some thoughts about this. It does look good. It's interesting. It hasn't grasped me in terms of, oh my gosh, I need to play this game, or I cannot wait. Like, I can't wait to see more for sure. But when we've got games like The Witcher 4, I assume that's coming out next year. I like it when games, we see them in their kind of final form. Now, I know we saw Black Myth Wukong, but we only saw a segment of the actual gameplay. I feel like because it's like pre-sort of alpha, I don't want to see that. I don't really want to see like pre-alpha. I want to see a game in its finest form, like a gameplay overview. So it's hard to really imagine the world and like the NPCs and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not 100% sold on that at the minute, but a lot of people are excited for this. I need to see more of this. I don't know why. There's something about it that I need to see more.